Mate, another big fight for us here domestic in Australia because none of us can get over to fucking cover the international fights, which I'd love to be there at the moment, but we'll work on that over the next couple of months. But Tszyu versus Zerafa versus Tszyu, a big fight for this country at 154 pounds. Tim Tszyu obviously coming off his last 3 wins, and obviously Zerafa, who fought Mundine, who was well past it. And then before that, obviously, you know, the 2 wars with Jeff Horn. You have respect, obviously, for both fighters. What's your take as the lead dog and the top dog of Australian boxing? What's your take on this domestic fight?
Yeah, man, it's a great domestic fight, and you know, I think for either one of them, a victory here is the last step in Australia. You have to go overseas after this fight, and I'm sure they're both planning on that. You know, to step up to, you know, the 154s over here in the US, like you saw him yesterday. You know, on the BBC card, you know, you got Lubin, you got Adamas, you know, all these guys. They're the 154s that you want to test yourself with.
Yeah.
So look, it's great for Australian boxing. Like I said, I ain't no hater, and all the best to him. But I just want to see the winner, you know, step up to the big league here in the US. But you know, great for Australian boxing. You know, good fight. Both styles, you know, make sense. And, you know, you should see fireworks. You should see fireworks from both guys. So I wish all of them, you know, safe, be healthy, and you know, put on a show and bring a war to Australia.
Anthony Mundine, we had him in Townsville 2 nights ago, and he spoke about that this will be the first time Tim Tszyu's actually come up against someone who's world class. And I actually said to Anthony after the interview, you know, I mean, we spoke about the Dennis Hogan and the Jeff Horn fights, and he was quite adamant that Michael will be a different level to that. What's your thoughts on that, considering that Tim Tszyu has beaten Hogan and Horn?
Look, yeah, they're both good wins. Just you got to look at the timeline of how they are and where we're in their career. You know, this is a big step up. This is probably the biggest fight of Tim's career and the biggest fight of Zerafa's career. So, like I said, all the best to both of them. Put on a show. And let's see, you know, the winner move on to the big league here in the US.
No worries, mate.
But like I said, man, I support them, and they're doing great for Australian boxing. Like I said, I ain't a hater, and be safe, be healthy, and you know, put on a show.
No worries, George. All right, any last shout-outs, mate? Because we'll obviously run this through our FightHype channel first, and then obviously we'll break it out into certain platforms around the country. Mate, it's just so great to catch up. I know we spoke personally a couple of days ago, but great to see you back on the camera and fit and healthy and focused. And, you know, George, I know you personally got so much respect for you. We speak about the vision. You compared to other fighters in Australia, I think have done it tougher than anyone. Your vision has always remained, you're focused on the process. You've been caught up in different situations, you know what I mean, over the last 3-4 years. You've taken your family away. I remember years ago first getting footage of you back in 15 and 16, I think. I think it was 15 before Pacquiao fought Floyd. Frankie from FightHype was early in the mornings. And, you know, we chat. And this Kambosos, he's different. George, all this, you know, George has to stay another 2 months in America, and that this just fits into the whole Kambosos vision and journey, doesn't it? Like, George Kambosos is a journey. It's not just, you sort of see where I'm coming from. This is not going to phase you, all this shit, is it?
No, look, it doesn't bother me. Like I said, obviously I got my 3rd child on the way, and if it means I have to miss the birth of my 3rd kid, which is a tough pill to swallow, I'll do it, man. This is how much it means to me. And I'm gonna win these belts for everything that's happened. And look, I'm a fighter, I'm a warrior, so I'm prepared for whatever. Like I said, you know, when I was saying Lopez 3 rounds, what do you think? I said, mate, I'm prepared for whatever way it's got to go. If it's got to go in 1 round, if it's got to be 12 rounds, you know, if they want to change it up and go old school and go 15 rounds or doghouse rules and no rounds, man, it does not bother me. I'm a fighter, I'm a warrior, and that's evident. And it's not like I'm just talking it. It's not like I'm just saying it. Go watch, you know, watch my fights, watch the way I am. I'm a fighter, I'm a warrior, and that's what the fans love. And bit by bit, man, it's starting to change. You know, more and more of the American fan base is getting behind me. You know, there was a lot of support for Lopez that had flown in, and obviously they didn't know that the fight was cancelled. And once they realised the fight was cancelled, they were upset, and then they would bump into me at the hotel. They bumped me in Miami, and they'll come up to me and say, "We're here for the fight, man. We're going for Lopez, but you know, the whole event. Obviously, he ruined it. I said, mate, I'm here. I'm ready. So here's your real fight. And they go, man, we're going to support you. So I picked up a lot more support. A lot more people know who Kambosos is. And, you know, it's growing. You know, when you're getting stopped, when you're in the US and you're getting stopped every day for photos and people want to talk to you, you know, it shows. Obviously, Australia, that's every single day, man. That's non-stop for me. But, you know, when you're getting in the US, in the big league, in the major league, you know, you're making an impact. And when I win all these belts, it's going to be bigger.
No worries, mate. Well, George Kambosos, thank you so much for your time, mate. And we'll let you get back to, obviously, sleep tonight. And then enduring training camp remains in Miami.
Yeah, man, I'll probably go for another run. Like I said, I'm a warrior, man. So, you know, Lopez, just know that while you're recovering, while you're trying to get better, I tell you, I'm going to that next level. I'll keep going to that next level. I'm going to whip your ass, boy.